Hi guys, hi superiors. We all know Ozomena has been in Abuja for a while. Yep. And he paid a courtesy call to the senator of Kogi State. Oh my God. It looks like Ozomena is just doing or meeting the right people after this lockdown edition of BBNAIJA, And I really hope his love for sports and vision with his vision to become the FIFA president comes to fruition, because we all know Zomena is smart. His passion is his passion for sports is just admirable, and I love to see that. He got a lot of love from his fans, as you can see. Oh my God, see Azomena, he's getting all the love. But let's not forget, he didn't go alone to Kogi State. He went with Watoni. Yep. He went with Watoni to meet the governor, and I believe they had lots and lots of good communication. I'm here to drop the video for you. Also, Ozomena had an interview with Ncbn where he spoke about the police brutality and why he was 100% against it. He gave some good points. He spoke a lot, also spoke about his sports vision, and a lot of clearing the air here and there. So I'm here to drop his visit to the senator for you to watch, his interview with Ncbn, and also for you to enjoy this clip of him going for his courtesy call. Ozomena Joseph definitely making most of us so proud. If you do enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, and don't forget to turn on your notification button so that anytime I post any video, you will be the very first to be notified. We wish you all the best, Ozo, and may every heart desires of yours be met. Enjoy this video.
Sports management company or firm that is going to look at improving the parts of.
Hello, my brother. How are you?
I'm fine, Your Excellency.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. A national assignment, comes calling. So I'm already on my way, going back to Abuja now.
Okay, sir.
So let me appeal to others. As soon as we're done, we'll start coming back. I'm sure accommodation and logistics are provided for you guys.
Yes, Your Excellency. Thank you for having us. In the house.
Yeah.
It's important for people who find themselves or have like a platform to constantly lend their voice, which is great because that's what everyone has been doing on social media, on the streets. And it's important we keep driving this message forward, because it's only until we keep shouting and crying that's the only time I feel like our voices will be heard. So it's not something where we could just say, yes, we want to do it, but then let's keep dedicating ourselves to make sure that this situation gets eradicated, because as a country, we're about sports development and everything, and it has to be the youth, then who would be the next generation to move the sports industry forward if we keep brutalizing these people and killing these people. So it's important that we stamp this out of our society and out of our culture. Regarding my name, it's just Ozomena Joseph Chubu, and that's why I said I'm blessed to have a face to my name, and it's important for us to also respect every single youth or every single person out there, and for the police to know that these people are human beings, and the fact that you have arms doesn't mean you should abuse it, So it's down the message about to end police brutality.
Okay, so your brand has become quite synonymous, to entertainment, and one way or the other, we credit Big Brother Naija for that. Did you always have plans for the show prior to, contesting on the show? Did you always have plans, or it just happened, out of the blue?
No, I'd say I really never watched the show.
Whoa!
No idea. I just seen clips on YouTube and Instagram. And for me, but one thing I always knew was, I always knew that the show it has like the biggest platform to me, from the outside looking in before I went in on the show. And when I came back to Nigeria, I always wanted to work within the sports industry. And yeah, my dad always told me, he's like, listen, there's never like a straight path to where you want to get to in life. Sometimes you have to take detours and all that. And for me, I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm submitting documents and trying to meet people and explain to them like these are the ideas I have to improve the sporting sector. But then I wasn't getting heard. So I said, okay, so what's the one place I feel like I could go there and I could get be able to give myself a platform? And there was nothing bigger than the show. And that's how I auditioned and I was blessed to get on the show as well. Okay, so it was all aimed at making sure I get an opportunity to work in the sports industry as well.
So would you say that essence has been achieved so far?
No, the end justifies the means, because at this point now, the work has started. Now it's just I'm having like meetings and everything, trying to the powers that be and also to any person that is willing to listen as well, to drive the essence of what it would mean for our country to have a developed sports industry, and that's what I'm doing now. So constantly, it's not something that's going to take like a day to solve, but I'm dedicating myself to this course, and it's something that I'm so sure I'm going to achieve as well.
Oh, well, cheers, man, for that.
Thank you.
So let's talk about the aftermath of the game. The love has been crazy, I've got to say. I mean, we were behind, the screens, and we could see just how much people were drawn to your brand and you as a person. We're expecting the kind of reception you got after the game.
No,
Why not?
No, because even with like the whole social media following, so one of my first interviews, they asked me like, how many followers do you think you have on IG? I was like 75.
Oh my god!
And so when I saw the real numbers, it blew my mind. And so it's one thing that I just told myself that coming out, even while I was in the house, I said, okay, I know I'm going to get just human nature.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to get both negative and positive things like surrounding me as well.
Yeah.
But I just told myself, okay, so which one would you hang on to? I was like, okay, I'll hang on to the positive things because that's the only way I'll be able to drive myself forward to achieve what I want to achieve. And I just like applied myself to that. And that's what's been for me since I came out from the house, is the positive love has just been really, really overwhelming. And that's why I keep saying I'll never be able to thank the fans, you know, and people who made sure I was there for that long. I'll never be able to say thank you enough. So for me, it's been life-changing, and I'm really grateful for every single person that's making it possible, for sure.
Yeah, well, that's amazing. So, talking about positives, what would you say are the major positives you took off of the house?
First off, is people taking time out of their day, to come to see you, to tell you how they enjoyed the time on the show, to tell you how they believe in you and what you want to achieve. You know,
Yeah.
I think nothing resonates more within a human being more than that. So for me, as someone that walked onto that show, knowing that like I'm an everyday guy, living my everyday life, and now you come out of the show and you see people taking time out of the day to feel like, man, we believe in you and we believe you're going to achieve. For me, like it's been a huge blessing for sure.
Okay, so how you don't handle negative, because of course negative comments here and there they come in, as well as the negative comments, most especially on social media,
No, just like I said earlier, just hold on to the positives.
Okay.
That's it. You hold on to negativity for so long, it's just going to weigh you down.
Sure.
And like, what's the point of letting something like this weigh you down? So that's what I always ask myself. I always say I never let negative public perception shape me. I just hold on to the positive things, and for me, that's what I'm going to keep doing.
Okay. Did they plan to enter entertainment industry?
When you say entertainment, like entertainment for me is vast, because most times when you say entertainment now, people what comes into their head is just being an on-screen actor. But there's a whole lot within the entertainment industry that would interest me, hosting, voiceovers. And I always say sports and entertainment are intertwined. Because for you to put up great sporting shows, it needs to be entertaining for people to want to see them. So for me, like definitely sports and entertainment are intertwined. So I'm looking forward to all the experiences I'm going to get for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so you actually got so far in the game, and obviously with a game like that, it takes a lot to actually make it as far as you did. Were you expecting to make it that far? or you were surprised at the fact that, you know, weeks went by and you were still pretty much a great contender rather on the game?
I feel like for me it was just go on the show and be yourself.
Okay.
Because I always said it's a reality TV show, so you go there, you live your everyday life, and if you're able to stay there, regardless of how long or short you stay there, you come out and then you enjoy every single thing that happened there. So for me, staying there for 9 weeks and living my reality, as I call it, for me it's something I'm always going to say, because I always said, why would you go there with a game plan and then you get evicted week 1 or week 2? Then you're going to come out there, you're going to beat yourself up, you're going to be like, okay, why didn't I do something differently? Or why was I not myself?
Yeah.
But if you go there and you're yourself, and even if you get evicted week 2, week 1, you just come out and you're like, fine, like I was myself and I got evicted. But so for me, being myself and being there for 9 weeks is, I enjoyed every single moment I spent in that house, that's for sure.
Well, that's amazing. That authenticity, you know, got you that far.
Yeah.
After the game, we haven't really, you know, I would say we haven't really had a feel, you know, of your entertaining side. I mean, you've been a big, okay. What would you say is the plans for you going forward after the game? Like, what are the plans? What are those big plans for you going forward?
No, I've been working. Like sometimes you always see, it's not everything that we always publicize, you know. Once in a while, like I said, having meetings, trying to make sure that I'm able to drive through the importance of what I want to achieve within the sports industry, entertainment, and fashion.
Yeah.
With the fashion thing, I have like my clothing brand, Fit Like Ozo, that's been going around as well. On the other side is having meetings to try and make sure, because what I want to do is not something that I'm just going to in the private sector alone. I need both the public sector as well to be able to achieve what I want to achieve in the sporting industry. So it's more or less making sure that I build the foundations now to achieve all these things.
Okay. Most of your fans, they talk about something about you not coming online as frequently as they want to, especially doing live videos, talking to them and all that. So anything for them to hope to?
No, my fans, like, they know I love them to death. Like, we're a family, you know.
Okay.
And every single time, my aim is to make sure that I'm as accessible as I can be. So, regardless of whatever's happening and whatever I'm posting on Twitter and on Instagram, and right now, the situation is not just about me. Like I said at the top of the show, it's to make sure that we are able to eradicate the whole police brutality situation. To make sure that we're able to end what we call end SARS, you know?
Yeah.
So right now it's for me now to use the platform I have, and I hope my fans understand as well, to drive forward this issue of ending police brutality. That's just what I want to do now. But regardless, my fans know I'm always going to be there. I'm always going to be accessible.
Sure.
I'm never running away, because I mean they made me. For sure.
Okay. Just before we let you go. You dare ready to accept to work with brands outside Nigeria?
Yeah, 100%. Like, it's all about working to achieve your final target, you know. So if you're not going to do that, then what are you like? What do you want to achieve? So you need to be able to be flexible.
Okay.
You need to be able to work with anyone that's going to help you achieve your final goal. That's
Okay.
for sure.
Make we do one sharp games.
Okay.
Your best food?
Pasta. Anything pasta.
Okay. Best sports?
Football.
What kind of person you would define yourself as?
Core values, loyalty, family, friendship, I'll say. Those things.
So, how do they take unwind, relax, just have fun?
Watching lots of sports. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
to take my mind off it.
Are you a football fan?
Yeah, huge football.
You look like an Arsenal supporter.
Yeah, no,
You are.
100%.
I thought that was spot on.
Definitely.
How you fans?
Thank you so much for stopping by. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the honors of having Ozo in the studio, Big Brother Naija Season 5 contestant. He made a really great contestant on this show. He's got a great personality, plus he's got great plans going forward. Thank you for stopping by. I'm pretty confident you'll come back pretty soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
106.7 FM, Faculty 5. Let's check out